Bonjour les regardeurs de Love Buzz. Cette semaine, pas critique d'album, mais plutôt une rencontre. Et quelle rencontre! Oh là là, on était amoureux. Nous sommes allés rencontrer un des tout meilleurs nouveaux groupes d'Angleterre, à savoir les Struts. Ils sortent leur premier EP qui s'appelle Kiss This, et nous, il y a 2 mois, une avant-première, nous avions la chance de les voir à Laval. Enfin, on avait surtout la chance de les voir, pas forcément d'être à Laval. On les a rencontrés en backstage, interview.
Bonsoir Luc. Bonsoir.
Sinon, nous, quand on regarde dans le dictionnaire, strut, ça veut dire plein de trucs. Ça veut dire bras télescopique, ce qui est très difficile à placer. Ça veut dire également se la péter, mais au final, ça veut dire quoi, the struts?
You know how someone would say, let's sway. To strut is to like, it's like a goose walk.
Confidence.
Yeah, it's
like catwalk model strut.
it's like when you go bowling, strike, you kind of strut back. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
proud.
It's swag.
Swag.
Beaucoup de swag.
Tiens, dites-moi les struts, quand on écoute vos morceaux, on entend beaucoup de Queen. Est-ce que comme Freddie Mercury, vous seriez prêt à vous laisser pousser la moustache? Ah bah oui, elle est parfaite. Faites la vraie. J'aime bien la vraie, moi. Vrai poil.
I actually shaved
you shaved.
yesterday and I kept a mustache,
Yeah.
but it's a bit blonde. I've shaved it off now.
On entend aussi du David Bowie dans ce que vous faites. Est-ce que comme le Sinway Duck, vous seriez prêt à coucher avec Mick Jagger?
I don't know.
Luke's mum slept with Mick Jagger.
Apparently so.
No.
Explain a lot of things.
I don't know. Really. He's a bit old now, maybe.
Les Struts, quand on écoute votre musique, on peut pas ne pas remarquer, vous avez énormément écouté, vous, Aerosmith. Est-ce que comme Steven Tyler, vous seriez prêt sur l'ensemble de votre carrière à sniffer pour plus de 20 millions de dollars de coke?
See, with the prices these days, you could probably do that in about a month. So, you know, but we can't really talk about drugs. My mum would be very upset. Sorry, mother.
Il y a beaucoup de soul dans votre musique, mais qui est le plus noir dans le groupe?
I'm the blackest member of the band. But, you know, black.
Maybe it's a lie because I don't see that.
No, because
His hair.
it's inside what counts, you know.
Yeah.
So it's all about, you know, soul. If you're talking about that kind of thing, then yeah, maybe I could do reverse Michael Jackson. I could start off looking like a 40-year-old white woman, and by the time I'm 40, I could look like a 10-year-old black boy.
Yeah.
I could do that, you know.
Et vous, les autres membres des Struts, c'est quoi vos mouvements préférés de Luc sur scène?
Oh yeah!
I like the microphone to do.
Yeah, I saw it yesterday. That's my favorite too.
Microphone.
Yeah, microphone thing. Luc, est-ce que tous tes mouvements sont prémédités sur scène ou alors tu fais ça d'instinct?
I don't know. So, you know, I used to put a lot of thought into it, and that's kind of paid off now. Like when I was younger, I used to really, you know, love James Brown, love Michael Jackson, and, you know, and I remember from a really small age wanting to be able to move like that, you know, and it's something that you have to kind of do when you're younger, you know, because it's a lot harder. It's like playing football, you know, if you're gonna play football. It's a lot easier to have like the movement and when you're younger, and then you get to like your late teens and it's kind of it's like riding a bike. You do it when you're younger, you'll know it for the rest of your life. That's kind of like what the dancing was like.
Mais dis-moi Luc, tu finis chaque concert en mettant une robe de chambre. Ça vient d'où cette mode un petit peu bizarre?
That was James Brown again.
Yeah,
remember what he used to do at the Apollo?
Yeah.
If you watch like some of like the footage he used to do, it's the same idea when he used to have his MC sort of put on the coat and then he'd walk off and then like he'd come back on and take it off and everyone would be like, it was just that kind of, you know, it's kind of like we wanted to create a boxing ring kind of element, like a warm down, you know, so it's just, you know,
It's Luke's writing jacket as well. When he's songwriting,
yeah.
coming to the house, you'd be like, oh, you know he's coming up with a good chat today.
It was a magic
Give the
happen.
jacket stuff. Yeah. It's like Joseph's coat.
So you just need to top it up, you know, top up the magic every now and then.
Les Struts, votre premier EP Kiss This vient de sortir et il y a que 4 morceaux dessus. Mais ça fait longtemps que vous tournez, vous devez avoir beaucoup plus de morceaux que ça.
We've almost got 2 albums worth, really, but we haven't even released 1 album yet. That'll be in the summer, and then but we're always kind of working on new stuff. There's a lot going round.
I'll go around.
Et maintenant, je vais leur poser une question qui va légèrement les agresser. Parle français un peu?
Un petit peu. Nous aimons la France.
Mais Jed, t'es le seul à parler France. Oh là là.
I wouldn't say I speak French. I try. I got a CD for Christmas.
Yeah?
Et je suis très déterminé à apprendre le français.
I got taught swear words by the record label. Sam Castle
Ah, it's a good one in France, yeah.
Shit! That's all I know. What's the other one?
You can survive with that in France.
It's like, what was fuck off? It's like the best.
Fuck off. Ouais, va te faire enculer, c'est pas mal.
I don't know.
Bref, va te faire enculer. Ça marche bien. It works.
Kiwi.
Mais si je te dis que c'est bon, c'est raccord les cheveux, ils verront pas. Bon. Et sinon, puisque les Struts, vous aimez la France, est-ce que vous pourriez faire un petit hommage comme ça, improvisé, à ce beau pays avec ses super arbres?
Okay.
France, you don't know what you do to me, honey. France, you don't know what you mean to me, honey. You got it really right. You do me really right. Every time we come over, you give us a great, great time. Every time we come over, you give us big powdered white line in the dressing room on the corner. Everything you want and more. France, too little, too clever, so good, baby. France, vous aimez la France, parce qu'ils sont vive la France.
Douche.
Gang gang.
Merci.
Merci The Struts.
Merci.
Hop.